fight these cops. Unfair dismissal and that. The little bugger beat the bloody. What do you call it? Not solicitor, the
counsel, barrister.
The barrister, yeah.
Good.
You beat the barrister. The barristers are only very good at the mathematics of a case, I reckon. And they got a few facts, they're all right, but I don't think they're that clever.
No, there are some barristers that are patently in the job because of family connection or connections of the school kind. I can tell. The judges know good barristers from the shit ones, and so do I.
Yeah.
I know exactly who I would go to and who I wouldn't go to.
My first divorce, I had this barrister come out of Bristol, beautiful pinstripe suit, highly polished shoes, and not a lot up there. I could have done the job.
Yeah.
In fact, I should have done.
You should have done.
Tom, good to see you, mate.
Thank you so much.
Well, knowing you was coming, I'd come
Bake
early.
to cake.
I'd come. No, I'd come early.
I knew I was coming, but
Because how old are you? Because you ain't got long to live. I don't mean that in a bad way. Neither have we.
No.
Did you get it? So, time is very precious. Now, do you know what poor people think about all the time?
No.
Money.
Do I?
Yeah, of course, because they're poor. Like, you need money, so we talk. Do you know what rich people think about all the time?
More money.
No. Time. They've got plenty of money.
You got no time.
You can't buy time.
No.
So it's gonna get you in the end.
Yeah,
So are you
I
thinking
so.
about money or time?
Me, I don't think about either, to be honest.
Women.
I know that one of these days I'm gonna go, but you know, that's the way it is. I do think of women.
John, do you want to die in your sleep? Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, either that or on the job.
Or on the job? Okay. Well, I don't want to die in my sleep. Do you know why?
Huh?
Because I want to know I'm fucking dying. If you die in your sleep, you wouldn't know, would you?
No.
Oh, yes, it's it. I thought I was having a heart attack. And my wife said, don't be stupid. You've got a panic attack or something. But I didn't think I was dying. I just thought I had a heart attack, but it wasn't.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
When I had the stroke, I wouldn't have known if I was dead or was unconscious for 5 hours. I should have been dead, but no one told
Do you know
me.
what? I better die pretty soon then, because I don't think I've got any of those things, really. You want to die and know you're dying. You need to be compos mentis.
Yeah, you don't want it to hurt, though, do you?
No.
Definitely not.
And I want to die intact, with my clothes on.
Yeah.
The air cover.
I'm hoping to die with my clothes off in bed with a woman with her clothes on.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so I'd love to.
Wow.
Especially the one I've got going at the moment.
I must be Roman Catholic then, because I wouldn't mind dying next to a nun with her clothes on. I wouldn't want a naked nun, because how would you know it was a nun?
Well, I've got this one.
Yeah.
She's old.
Yeah.
She looks rough, but she's a hell of a woman.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I don't you have the picture really. What's she
Oh,
like?
I know.
There you go.
Yeah.
But she was a landlady, pubs in bars. So the smoky atmosphere did that to her face, but the rest of her body.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good job she didn't smoke naked then.
Yeah, innit?
Bloody yeah, that's good. Yeah, big cigars, blowing it down the front.
Where are you going? Go on.
All right then. Tom. Sorry.
I've got 2 others, and they're
Yeah,
probably better looking, but they don't come across.
Okay. Which one do you use the Viagra on?
I don't need it.
That
That annoys me as well.
Don't girls have it as well?
What Viagra? I have no idea.
They
Isn't
can
a lady
do.
Viagra?
They can do.
Right.
But I honestly don't need it.
You're a very excitable young man.
I am. See ya.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I need you to go out and work and come back in.
Yeah.
To the bell rings.
Yeah.
And you've got to pretend. We've got to do what you did earlier on, so we can do a reenactment.
Oh, wow.
About the red carpet and all that stuff. Do you remember what he said?
Alright.
You can make it better if you like.
Yeah.
Okay. Action!
You in?
Yeah.
You're a bit late today.
What did I tell you? It's not one of the things I can do. Is be here on time.
No, but you knew I was coming.
You didn't tell me when you were coming, did you? Well,
Well, hang on a minute.
you said you were coming today.
Yes.
Oh, Giovanni,
No.
get here early for me.
No, what I said was...
What did you say then?
The clue was in the message,
All right,
Giovanni.
what was it then? What did I get?
The clue was in the message. That's
What?
the
Yeah. What?
We'll be over tomorrow morning.
Yeah, well, hang on. Morning here
Yeah.
is 10 to 12.
Okay.
10. What's morning to you then?
Well, I just expected if I'm coming over 15 miles,
Yeah,
to be putting up with this nonsense from you.
I should be waiting for you. Is that what you think? I should be waiting for you to get here at 11:30.
I want the red carpet,
Right, yeah.
the fine bone china,
What
the
biscuits?
the silver tongs for the sugar.
Hang on.
and homemade biscuits.
You're a lying bastard because you don't have sugar in your tea.
Oh, okay.
You just want the tongs,
I
don't
just
you?
want the
You just want the tongs to look good.
I want the tongs to weigh them in.
Yeah.
For my mates, the scrap metal merchants, pawnbroker.
What makes you think you're so special? Anyway, why? Yeah.
Well,
Come
how
on.
many other people have a picture of a customer up there?
Look.
So that don't make me special.
You got this wrong. This isn't how it happened, Giovanni. Do you know what, Tony?
He's interrupting us. That's what Tony.
You're interrupting
You
us,
tell him
Tony.
that.
We're doing something at the moment.
What's he trying to sell you?
He says he's not selling anything. I was just going to say, Tony, you don't have to say who you are because you might be one of the only people who phone me up and I know it's you in a nanosecond. No, even before you say that, I know it's you.
He used to say that to me.
All right. Did you want a time? Yeah. What day is it today?
You don't do mornings.
And what? Do you like that? That's acting. What?
I used to do that on
What?
the phones. People when they were shouting at me, it would get their sympathy and put them off track. Wouldn't shout anymore.
Ah.
That's a tactic.
But what if they were going, what, and that's what they were like? Yeah, you'd be in big bloody trouble then, wouldn't you?
Well,
Yeah.
they'd
Do
think I was-
Goofy, because Goofy would never phone you up.
they'd think I was taking
I
the
was
mickey.
getting Goofy the other day, and I can't remember how to do him. It was so good. I was
I
because
can't do impressions.
Tom says to me, "All right then, bye." I think that's quite nice, and I thought,
Yeah.
I'm not going to steal that. I had stolen it once. I want to do Goofy, and I can't bloody well. You're going to have to get a Goofy cartoon up so I can practice.
Yeah.
You still there, Tony? Did you make a cup of tea whilst I was talking to Richie? You wrote a book. Okay. All right. I'm going to give you 11:30. How's that sound? Well, as you're an army man. Oh, shit. I'm going to do that in 100 hours. 11, that'd be... Is that 21:30?
No, that's night time, Jim.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, 11:30 is still 11:30.
Seeing you don't do mornings, you might have a chance at 9:30 at night.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Bye. You didn't quite get that right, because I was going to point out to the fact that I have a picture of you in it.
Oh, okay.
And you're the only person with a picture.
Well, it's not really me, is it? It's my alter ego.
It is your alter
It's
ego.
the alter
Tell-
ego.
To the camera, tell everyone who you are here. Let's go.
That's Columbo.
And
Dressed as Columbo.
what is the special thing I did for you?
You cut the wig.
You came in here with the worst, cheapest, most terrible synthetic wig, and I think I did a pretty damn good job. If it had been a better wig,
Yeah.
you would have got the slot.
So the message today is if you've got a wig that needs cutting, come to Giovanni's at Maristow Street.
Look.
Is that the
Look. I am thinking of doing dogs.
Oh,
I see dogs
you
being
need to
done.
put that into context.
Doing dogs.
You do, yeah.
Do they still
Tom
do
does a
dogs?
few of those.
Dogs.
Then
Then I could love all my customers, but I don't want to tie it up
No.
and all the new shapes. And
I
bits
think
and
you'd need
pieces.
to tie it up if you're going to do a dog.
They always tie them up.
I don't think it would be willing.
but I am a dog.
Okay.
I'm a dog in the Chinese calendar, mate.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
I've
look,
seen that.
dogs love me. I get on all fours and they lick my face.
Yes.
Do you think they think my face is an ass?
I don't know. There would be some in Westbury that thought like that.
I always thought if a dog licks you, it's kissing you.
Oh.
But someone said, no, it's not that. It's when it was a baby, and the mum used to read. That's bloody seagulls, isn't it? They don't regurgitate the feed dogs, do they? No.
We'd have to ask 100 dogs.
Can I apologise to you? Because
You can.
I
was not getting the red card. Presumably, Tom, the dry cleaner, didn't get a dry clean in time. For not getting the tea, the silver tongs, fine china, homemade biscuits.
Yeah, I'll make you a cup of tea. Shut up. I'll make you tea. You want leaf tea or a tea bag?
I think we'll go for leaf tea.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a refined chap.
You are. Have you still got that cigar?
Yes.
Oh, what is it? Is it Havana or?
I don't know, but there's only one cigar shop in Bristol, and it's on Baldwin Street. And the chap was closed every time I went. And I thought, what a pain. And then on the last time he was there.
Are you saying that's the only place you could get a cigar that big?
But I could get one off the internet, but I needed one in my hand instantly. I can't trust people to deliver something to me in time.
You should have asked me. I got one up in the loft.
I should have asked you.
Yeah. But I wouldn't have found it, I'm sure.
No.
Well,
the chap in Baldwin Street said, what's this for then? I said, smoking.
Come on. Did Columbo actually drink Thatcher's?
I don't think he did drink Thatcher's.
You silly sod.
He should
have had a glass of whiskey or something.
Yeah, he would very occasionally, he doesn't drink a lot because he's always on duty. That's a standard line. But very occasionally, we'll sit down and have a drink with someone.
What were you thinking with that picture?
It was cool.
And
off the cuff, yeah.
Where's that? A proper studio?
That's my friend Ross's house.
Right.
He had a Halloween party.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, that's why you were kind.
He had a
brilliant.
Halloween. Although I didn't scare anyone.
Can I borrow that raincoat?
You could.
I don't mean to go uptown.
There's a place, Bath, called Tog Hill, where wearing that raincoat would be very appropriate, Giovanni.
I'll tell you what I want.
Okay.
Have you seen?
I want, don't get.
What?
That's what my mum used to say. I want, don't get.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
This is a task for you.
Okay.
Have you seen Lock, Stock and Two Smoking?
Yes.
Do you see the scene where they see the baddies wearing those brown jackcoats?
Yes. Yeah.
Overalls. Yeah, we should get some of those. Right?
Okay.
And for a long time, I've been trying to get one.
Okay.
I've got one, but it won't fit me. It fit Tom.
Yeah.
So I thought if you could get one that fitted you,
right,
it would fit me.
Fine.
And then Tom and I could do our Lock, Stock.
You could. Yeah.
They're called. I know they got a special name. They won't cost a lot of money. They're sort of workwear, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's a little task for you.
Okay.
Because
so you're my friend, and you charge me for cutting my hair.
Yeah.
You want to borrow my?
No, I don't want.
My coat.
No, I can get around.
Can I direct you to my website?
No, I can't.
Filmpromptsforhire.co.uk.
Don't get facetious with me.
All right.
Listen, if you can do all this with a cigar and a dirty old man's raincoat, and you can get the wig, and I cut your wig for free because we're friends.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're friends. Look at me. Because we're friends, you insist on paying me because you don't want to take advantage of our friendship. And then we can do it in other ways.
Lovely.
I can give you stuff that I've made. You want pickle beetroot?
Well, in fairness, I'll probably just give you the money to make up for the car that I sold you that blew up all those years ago. It's just a sympathy thing, Giovanni.
I'm not sure. I'm not here
because you're my friend or a good
I'm not sure.
I'm here because of sympathy. Because I sold you a car that blew up.
Not sympathy.
And I'm still
not sympathy.
I've got a little tally.
No, guilt.
Okay.
Because you had a Ford and you kept the Ford and you made me take
Peugeot.
Do you know what that was an act of God?
Yes.
Because I hate French cars.
Yeah.
I hate Peugeots.
Yes.
And I took that car and it hated me back.
Oh.
It gave me what the universe expected because of my hatred.
Okay.
And I do look at French cars. I pass one every day today, and they can look very pretty.
Yeah,
they look very pretty, but they're hard to work on. And they're not.
Here we go. We've got someone.
Morning.
Alright.
You're right.
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Hey, listen, I know we're not friends,
Yeah.
but when you're going to bring me a T-shirt, because you must be stealing them all the time.
Yes.
I reckon you
Sort
go to
of.
work. He does the machines on these T-shirts. Can't you just put them over the top? And then, is that how you get them out?
Yeah.
You do.
No one's looking.
Yeah, but
No one.
but you don't want the world to know yet.
No,
because it
no.
does. Because it does now.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
So what kind of T-shirt are you doing at the moment that would suit me? Sit down.
Any t-shirt you want, to be honest.
Don't be.
Put your
daft.
logo on it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh no! I didn't mean. I mean, I just thought. The apology is I was tied in trying to declutter, and I thought, well, get rid of this.
You
Well,
can. Yeah.
I
no,
did.
you
I
can.
did. And you were so upset, weren't you? You were upset, quite
I
right.
threatened to withdraw my custom, Jim.
I brought it.
That's what I've done.
Listen, I brought it back.
Yeah.
And now it's one of my treasured possessions.
Thank you.
Even when my wife says, "What's that doing up there?
I
Who's
know.
that? Who's that a picture of?"
It's not even
It's-
signed yet
it's-
either. It's not even signed.
Would it be more valuable?
I
if it
would
was
have
signed?
thought so.
What, sign the back or?
Well, I'll have to give it some thought. I don't rush into things, Giovanni.
So give me a 1 to 10 on finding that overall
1 to 10. 1 to 10. What the,
chance that it might happen.
the overall, the coat?
Yeah, the one from
I
Lockstock.
can, oh, well, I'll have a little look.
Christmas is coming.
It is coming.
Christmas is coming.
Unfortunately, our
No, I'll tell you what.
relationship is purely business, Giovanni.
hang on. But let's go to the next level. I could wear it every time you came while making your tea. I could look like your bitch. Can I? Bitch, tea boy, and hairdresser.
No,
See, when I cut your hair, I'm top dog because this is my.
it is your
my place.
domain.
But if I wear that overall for you, it means you're very special.
Well, I'll give it some thought. Like I said, don't rush into things.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about changing barbers for 20
Have
years.
you?
That's how much I don't rush into things. Giovanni.
Well, can I give you a word of advice?
Oh, you can.
You're right at the top. It's Everest.
Fine.
The barbership you've had. I'm not sure how many levels you'll be going down if you find another barber. And if you like the haircut that barber gives you, you're deluded.
Okay.
You need me to give you what's the word? My opinion, and I wouldn't lie,
No.
because this is true. This is true. I'm always looking for new people to come in with a superb haircut.
Fine.
So I can say, "God, that's fantastic," and compliment them, find out who it was, tell them to come in with compliments, and I say, "You should stay there. You should stay there."
Stay there.
But do you know what?
I think you
Doesn't
do that
happen.
to the people you don't
Doesn't-
want in your shop.
No. That is the truth, because I'm passionate about what I do. You passionate about what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you love it, don't you?
I do love
You
it.
do. Why don't you call yourself Perry Mason? Do you remember that one? You were too young for that.
No, I remember Perry Mason. He was the chap in the chair, wasn't he?
No, that was Ironside.
That was
And he
Ironside,
wasn't a lawyer. I think he was a policeman.
Oh, was he?
I don't know if there are any lawyer shows, sexy lawyer shows anymore. Can you think of one?
I don't watch them because they're not the real thing, are they? Judge Judy for me.
Were you asking me what's all this? Oh, she's fantastic. Do
Yeah,
you
what's
know
all that Italian food doing in the Italian barber shop?
Yeah. I bought. Yeah. Do you want me to put the kettle on? I bought.
I'm just worried about your other customer here. That's all.
fine. Sunday morning.
I got Sunday. I can not do much. That's fine. But I don't want a row of customers, Giovanni, and then an empty row.
Right. Now that's there because I bought some Beyond burgers, and I said to Tom, "Have you tried the Beyond? Can you eat those? 'Cause
Is that Swedish burgers or something?
No, the Beyond burgers are
They're like vegetarian, right? Like,
Oh, are they?
imitation
They're
vegan.
vegan burgers, so
Okay.
they're plant-based. He said he thought so. I said I'll make a sauce, do some pasta, and we'll have it. And I was just going to do a plain sauce, and I can't remember the name of it. It's a Buganeri or something or other, and it's got anchovies, capers, garlic, onion, and it was fantastic.
So you're going to have to up your game.
Burger,
You're going to have to up your game then, are you? Not do because do plain haircuts, do plain
Only-
sauce.
Only when they're required for that
Fine.
client.
Okay.
You have to do classic. You have to do high fashion. All those connotations. Sam, can I say how great your beard's looking?
Yeah.
Is that because
You cut it last.
I cut it
I
last,
reckon.
and you've come back soon? You look gorgeous, don't you?
I'll take that.
Yeah, yeah. Are you getting better looking girls?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why I come back.
Yeah.
I was the same. I was debating leaving, but if it works, it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My lady said that the hair was perhaps cut slightly too short by your apprentice last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
She said make sure Giovanni does it this time.
Did she say
She
that?
did say that.
It's cool.
I was distraught when she said it, but she did say it.
Yeah. Do you know what I say to Tom?
That he cuts people's hair a little bit too short.
Not quite in that way. I said, what's the worst thing you can do when you cut someone's hair? And what is it?
Take too much off. And
Cut-
you
cut it
can't
too
glue
short.
it back on.
You
can
cut
you?
it too short. It's a classic thing that any hairdresser can do. Because
You say any hairdresser. I'd quite like you to do it to me, Giovanni.
so she said, go back to Tom. So I'll give you a Peaky Blinders, shall I?
What's that?
Oh, that's my favourite haircut.
Oh,
It's like nothing.
no.
Right. That was very sexy.
I'm
Very,
sure
very
it-
sexy.
on many things, sexy is not one of them, Giovanni.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, can't polish it.
What are you instead of
Rolling glitter.
what are you
Rolling
instead
glitter.
of sexy?
I'm just steady, reliable. I'm like that sauce that you would make, Giovanni.
Talk about the sauce, you know?
Uninspiring.
Shit, I got 11 o'clock out there. I didn't realise that was the time. Is that because I got here late?
You did
One
get
of
in
the
late.
reasons, yeah.
You pissed off Tom.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, you didn't
He
tell
was
me that, did
ticking. No, and I was ahead of him as well.
you? You let him go.
Yeah, I said what will happen is that if I let you go first,
Yeah.
you'll pay for my haircut. And he said, yeah, no worries. I'll drop into Giovanni next time I see him
Yeah. No, he's a
and
liar.
pay for my haircut.
No, he wouldn't do that.
He did say it.
He's a liar.
Oh.
He's one of those
I
people.
think he engaged in a verbal contract. He had
Wow.
intentions
He's-
to create.
I would save him money and not take him to court. Yeah, you know,
Might get a charge put on his 2-bedroom flat.
it's not enough money, is it? Really, if I was a decent barber, I'd give you a free haircut. You've not really been very nice to me today.
No. Behaviour breeds behaviour, though, Giovanni, as they used to say at Virgin.
There you go.
Behaviour breeds behaviour.
Oh, well, I can see where that's coming from, but it does sound like corporate bullshit. A bit.
It does fit.
Yeah. I can do corporate bullshit.
I can hear Virgin drafting up a letter as we speak. Dear
Yeah.
Giovanni,
Go on. Yeah.
to Maristow Street.
Yeah. Calling this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how have I defamed them?
Defamed them.
Yeah.
Well, there's a case about Rasputin that goes all in about defamation. Believe it or not. Yeah. Some actor person portrayed Rasputin.
Oh, and it's what he's got family. He's got
Wow.
and who was suing him? Then?
Yeah.
The Russian.
It's been a long time.
authors.
Yeah, but they were very upset about the portrayal.
Oh. What? They made him too nice.
I don't think that's the case.
Didn't they shoot him, drown him, strangle him, and he still couldn't? Yeah. Do you think that wasn't him being so strong? It was an inept assassin.
I think so. They're definitely inept because I
If there were
hired
more
them.
Ukraine's anything to go by, then yeah.
I hired them to get you, Giovanni, and look
Really?
what happened.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Do I keep bending down and doing my shoelaces up at the right moment?
I think, yeah, I think you just bend down for the dog licks, don't you?
No, that's not bending down. That's I get down on all
All
fours.
fours. What a sign.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the mud dogs you can. I don't think you can do that to a cat.
I've been looking at your sign that says, "Do you have horse poo in bags?"
Yeah.
There is no horse poo in bags because they just leave it on the road.
Do they? Yeah,
They do.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Well, they used to have bags to feed them with, and I'm sure there's maybe a device for a bag round the back to catch it.
Perhaps it could be an invention.
No, it's been invented. It definitely
Two
is.
snakes, a lot of big spiders need a new home. Is that
Yeah.
still the case?
Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah.
Is it just the snakes and the big spiders?
Yeah.
Is the equipment as well?
Oh, well, it will come with the equipment, yeah. Oh, they're well looked after. Well looked after. Extremely good condition. The spider enclosures, you know, your average person puts them in an ice cream tub box, but you has these glass cases and it's the background.
You never put them in ice cream tubs, do you?
Bad odours. Ray.
Walk on by, Ray.
Sorry to keep you. I'm being an arsehole today.
Oh, you are.
Yeah,
Ray. Yeah.
Some people bring it out in me. Oh no, you get a great haircut. No, don't do that. I should throw Richie out really and get you in the chair. You've already helped me out.
Yeah, I've already driven 15 miles to get here.
You have, mate.
Extravagant rates of fuel.
How much petrol money would that be?
15 miles?
Yeah.
Right, so
Go on.
one
Go on.
£6.40.
Really?
£6.40.
What if you had an electric car? It'd be
Hang on.
pennies, wouldn't it?
£7.20.
Yeah, go on. You go on.
£7.20 divided by
Yeah, go on.
4
Yeah.
would be £1.80,
Yeah.
and then times that by 3.
Go on.
£5.40.
Really? That would cost you in
Yeah,
well,
that's roughly
Yeah.
4.5 litres of fuel per gallon.
okay. As you've never given me a tip,
Oh,
can I write
that's
that
not
off as
true,
one whole?
Giovanni.
Oh no, that isn't true. I'm
No,
sorry.
that's
I've
not.
shot myself in the foot.
Yeah.
As your tip's not as generous as you really wanted them to
Okay.
be,
Right.
we'll write that
Well,
off.
Mr. Esso had your tip.
Yeah.
Don't forget that wear and tear on the tyres.
Listen,
not the rest of the.
Listen, Richie, I am so sorry. This is a true apology that I've overlooked your generosity because you are a generous person, a generous heart. You've been generous to me. You keep coming back. I don't know what to say.
I think you're just angling for something now.
No. I just want you to accept my apology and
That's
forgive me.
I'll accept a cup of tea as an apology.
Would you? Okay, but you like your tea cold. I should have made it yesterday.
You should have done, yeah. I'll tell you a funny story. They all know I like cold, like lukewarm tea at work.
Yeah. Do they make it with lukewarm
No. So
water?
I went into work one day
Yeah.
and I was early, so I thought I'll have a shower at work. So I went up to make myself a cup of tea. Just left it there and put it away.
What, you mean you made your cup of tea, put it in your drawer,
in the
so
drawer.
steaming away? Yeah.
So it was. Then went for a shower, had a little walk, come back in, logged on for work, started working.
Yeah.
Pulled the cup of tea out the drawer and drunk it. And the lady said to me, "Have you just drunk that cold from last night?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "You left it over from when you left last night?" I said, "Yeah." Because that's absolutely disgusting. Not knowing that
She actually
a bit
believed
of
that.
smoke and mirrors.
Should you have looked around before you let someone see you pulling that out of the cupboard?
Well, it's only my drawers, my little pedestal. Get my pen and my pencil out. How are we looking? We're going out next week.
She's going to like this. Where are you
Do
going?
you like it?
Oh,
Go.
last time you were here,
Mhm.
Tom was really worried about you because there was some event happening in London.
Yes.
I don't know if it was the funeral that
Oh,
may have
yes.
stopped you going to where you were going.
No, that's all good.
But it was that all in the streets? People were
It was
it
very,
actually
very
on the
busy. No,
part of that was
yeah, we went the Saturday after the Queen died on the Friday.
was she in state?
Yes. She
Right.
died Thursday? I think she died Thursday. So we went the next day, and it was really quite busy.
So what day was the funeral? Was that
That was Monday the 19th.
Were you still there?
No, we were back. So we went the weekend before.
Right. So people were queuing to see her in state.
No, not at that point. I think she
No?
was still in Scotland, but what people were doing was going to Buckingham Palace with flowers.
Oh yeah.
It's very nice of Tom to be worried. Yeah, all under control. But good job we booked hotels and that, because
Oh really? Yeah. Everything else was gone.
yes, it's sky high. Yeah,
Just for
prices.
people wanting to go to Buckingham
People-
Palace.
yeah, just to be there.
It's just like a millennium. You know the millennium?
Yes.
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah.
Job done.
Sam. I swear to God, I forgot this guy was coming in. So I let him go first.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what?
Is this your YouTube channel?
The Uncut Barber. No, that's someone else, Giovanni's. I'm the Uncut Barber. What's going on that one?
Go on.
Is he better than me?
Oh God, no. That's what I was asking. I was like,
it's rubbish.
these cuts don't look right, you know?
No. Oh, is he putting up his terrible haircut? Right.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with nice, are you?
No. No, sit down and I'll pour it. Yeah, give me. There.
Thank you very much.
What's that? You had a wine barger one for a minute.
Wow. Wishful thinking.
I've only got red wine. Shall I open the bottle? Is it too early?
I think you say you only do that for your favourite customers, though, for your
I was talking to you when I said that. Because you're here, I couldn't not offer them one as well. Hey, fucking say no, because I don't want to bloody open the bottle again.
Cracking the bottle.
And then a time.
Okay.
When you announce your engagement,
No,
and you can
yeah, no. I won't announce it. She will announce it.
that's what she wants.
Well,
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
woman does right? I think I'll just be told
If-
it's happening.
I want to call her Hayley because I know that's not her name.
No,
And so you tell me her name.
you don't know.
I do know, but it's in a part of my brain. The door shut. Kerry, yeah, the door just opened as you opened your mouth. Kerry, yeah. Wow.
She's fun.
Oh, she's a lovely girl. Isn't she? Aren't you, you lucky boy?
I keep on trying to convince her to have a haircut here.
Oh,
I think
some.
Yeah, well, I come over
No.
with it. She thinks, nah.
It's a special kind of woman that sits in my chair. Well, and they are Marmite. Don't forget, this is a barber
I
shop.
think
So you'd have to be quite. It's a look. In the 1920s, I think it was the 1920s, sort of around that era, women always used to have long hair. It was all long hair, and then flappers came along. I think that was perhaps it's the and bobs were invented. Women didn't have bobs, and of course, all the women had to go to barber shops to have their bobs cut. See, and then some clever barbers thought, "Oh shit, let's open lady salons, invent the shampoo and sets, and we can charge triple." And off they went. Yeah. Can you look that up? I'm pretty sure there's a fair bit of truth in that, apart from the last bit.
What do you want me to look at?
That's on Google.
No, I think what really happened was barbers used to do everything: saw your legs off, take your giblets out, give them a little wash, put them back in, and stuff. And then surgeons thought, yeah, I know, Jay, we could make some more money, and they split off, didn't they? The barber surgeons. To be honest, I'm glad I don't have to wash your giblets out and blood. Oh, yeah.
Hot tar still when you had your leg chopped off. I put hot tar on to seal it.
But one of the things, you know where the barber's pole come from? What's that all about? What used to happen is when we were barber surgeons, there was a fad. They used to think, if you were unwell, go and get yourself bled. So you go to the barbers, he would cut you, bleed you, well, and you'd fall asleep because you lost so much blood. And he would sell that for black pudding. And that's where the myth of Sweeney Todd came from. It wasn't pies, it was black pudding. And the barbers used to wash the bandages and wrap them around a pole and stick them outside. And that's where the barber's poles come from, red and white, bandages and blood.
Where did you hear that from then?
I know that is true.
Oh.
That is true. That is true. That is not myth. I don't know where the blues come from, because some barbers' pole have a little light blue in it as well. Ray, I'm cutting this hair very beautifully for your wife. It is your wife, isn't it?
No,
You haven't got a wife.
No,
You're a good lady.
only a part. Yeah, my
Yeah,
girlfriend.
oh, yeah, brilliant. Because it got a little bit out of hand. Do you think?
Definitely.
Yeah. Bloody hell! Did anyone get woken up by that rain this morning?
This morning, what was that?
Bloody hell! Was it
Bloody hell.
loud?
Oh, it was a bomb went off for a minute.
I only heard one.
Yeah, that's
thunder.
right. Yeah.
Did you see any lightning?
No, we didn't see any lightning. No. I was sat in the front room. Like, what the hell was that?
Oh, I shouldn't tell you this because this makes me seem like a real snowflake. There was times when I was young, when it used to thunder and lightning years ago, and used to do it properly when I was young. We always used to sit under the stairs until it had gone away. And now I bloody stand outside to see a thunderstorm. We don't bloody well get them anymore around here.
No.
Where have we got to go in the world to see a bloody good thunderstorm?
I don't know. I've got a story about thunderstorm.
Go on,
This
give
is
us
a true story. This is.
Yeah.
Me and the lady were at her house one time, and she gets very excited by the rain and all that as well.
She likes the rain.
So she stepped out the back door, and then I followed her, and she pulled me in and pulled down my trousers a little bit. She pulled down her trousers a little bit, and then things happened. Stood up, and then all of a sudden, the neighbour from the next door window said, "Oh, it's quite a sight, isn't it?" And we sculled back in the house.
Did he get up on his camera?
I don't know.
I'm
too embarrassed to ask him.
Yeah, tease for.
All my stories are true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did happen. It was very embarrassing.
What year was this? Have you told Carrie this?
But she was there.
So it was.
Where was she? Over the road? What?
Yeah, it was.
You just told the world that.
I know.
A different Carrie.
Yeah. No,
She was the neighbour with the phone.
Yeah.
She was the one holding the lights.
I know that's too hot for you at the moment.
Thank you.
But that is Leaf Yorkshire tea, mate. And there's an array of biscuits. What would you like? We're going to do the wagon wheel test now. Do you want a wagon wheel with no jam or a wagon?
We'll go for the blue.
The jammy one?
Yeah, go for the blue.
Then you're a girl. Sorry.
I am a girl.
You can't say that. A man's wagon wheel is the old-fashioned one.
Is
There's
that
no
right?
jam in it.
Right.
I might have to tell you this. Oh yeah, my wife went and bought some nice bread from Eddington in the farm shop.
Oh, that was, yeah.
And she must still like me because when I got home, there was this bag and it had a donut in it. And I sort of said, is that donut for me? And she sort of said yes. That was the best bloody donut I've ever had in my whole life. It was like an old-fashioned one cooked by Raymond Blanc. Oh, the bloody pastry. It still could have done with a bit more jam, but a good old-fashioned jam donut don't quite give you enough jam. They keep you wanting more. That was the best. Yeah, just the right amount of sprinkled sugar on the top. Oh, God. Where's my Mickey Mouse cup? Where's it? Who's stolen it? This place ain't very big, but you can bloody well lose stuff, can't you? That's a wash it. That was a comedy. That was a comedy show. Or was it really?
It might be behind my picture. If you like.
No, yeah. Right. What's the tea like?
Hot. I need to go and have a shower.
Oh. All right.
Good.
I don't think they make these teapots anymore. It's a Ashley something or other, and it's the best teapot in the world. This is what they used to have in tea ladies and stuff, bigger ones and stuff. This is a intermediate one. I do love this teapot. Got me into trouble at Christmas, but I'm not going to tell you that story. You want me to tell you the story?
No, dear.
I was going to say something about thunder and lightning. I bloody well forgot now. Oh, God. I've forgotten more things I was going to say than things I've actually said. I've got a feeling the things I've forgotten were worth listening to. Probably not. They were worth shouting to.
I've known you a long time.
Yeah, okay.
How long's Ray known you?
How long's
Ray? I've lived in Westbury all my life, so I remember when you used to live along Edenvale, the cottages on the road.
But he's a fine figure of a man. Kept all his hair. Wonderful. How tall are you, Ray?
6'3".
6'3". Andy! What do I need you for? How did all the cakes go yesterday?
All right.
God, that was a big. I thought I'm never going to get rid of all these cakes.
Yeah.
Did it in a day.
Cool.
Amazing. Oh yeah, did you get my little note? I put some muffins to one side for myself, and you took them.
No, I didn't.
You didn't. All right. Actually, I did find some muffins at home. Perhaps that's the ones I'm thinking
I
of.
think there was an apology in there somewhere.
How many muffins did you have then? Just tell me how many muffins you had, and then I'll know. Did you have more than 2?
Yeah.
As many as 6?
Well, which? Well, no, because they had them at full.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know? I'm glad. Really, I'm fat enough.
Which ones? The
I think it was a combination. The Halloween ones, and I think there was some with strawberry in it or something. Yeah.
I thought they were Christmas. The Halloween ones, were they? The
Yeah. What did you think they were? You know, sort of cinnamon and stuff. I suppose that's Christmassy too,
Yeah.
isn't it? God knows.
pop round. I wasn't sure if you managed to send an email.
Ah.
It's kind of beyond your general.
Who was I supposed to send an email to?
Yeah.
Which one?
Which one?
He sent an email to you saying, "Did you have all those donuts and cakes?" Yes.
No,
That was a text.
Just managed a text with half the letters missing. You can't even spell Charlie properly.
Oh, you into cocaine? Do you ever have it?
What did he say?
I said you can't spell Charlie, right?
Oh, yesterday. Oh, you'll have to look at on my YouTube channel. We had Des Maloney, who's an ex drug squad policeman. Oh, it's hilarious. He was talking to Gary, who come all the way from Southampton for a haircut. Yeah. And they wouldn't let me get a word in edgeways. You really? They were just talking over me, ignoring me like I was nothing.
You sometimes have to.
What? Did the thunder and lightning wake you up?
No.
No.
I only heard it this morning at 7 o'clock, 7:30 or whatever it was.
Yeah. It's a rain, wasn't it? Christ, is it?
Yeah, I had to bloody clear a guttering.
Yeah, it was bad.
Not a high one.
No.
It was just outside the bloody, Yeah. I'm feeling nervous, but I don't know why. Are you making me nervous, Sam?
Is it the audience?
I don't know.
Could be, couldn't it?
It's not all the
We have to
people.
start getting used to it.
Aren't used to that many customers, are you?
Busy, yeah.
No, not anymore. Oh, did you put a ninja thing on my phone?
Ninja.
Because
Did
I've
you
got a
get an email
ninja.
from Ninja. Yes.
It's coming. Did you do that?
Yes.
How did you do that? Did you do that from your house or when you had my phone here?
All I've done is you registered, let me know when it's back in stock.
Exactly.
It's not exactly the world hacking. Send me an email when they come back in stock. That's
Look,
all I've done.
Hey, that wasn't a criticism.
No.
I like you being my IT person. You know that. I can't live without you.
I picked up, there was obviously a whole load on the port. There's obviously a load of people that had deliveries in the last couple of days.
They've so that the going price now is £229.
Yeah.
Do you think if Martin Lewis had kept his mouth shut,
Well,
they'd
you know
still
what
be in stock?
Amazon used ones are like 400. I'm thinking of sort of this,
A used one?
do I sell mine and just wait and buy another one?
No, I think you should covet it like gold, mate. Because when I first saw them, I thought, oh, they're a bit namby-pamby. Don't need one of those. They've got all singing and dancing. And what do I want now? That's what I want more than anything else.
No idea what you're talking about.
Me neither. I thought they were intentionally keeping
fryer.
the secret.
I was going to say, yes, it was like air
Have you
fryer.
got an air fryer?
Keep us
No.
out. Yeah. See how it is.
Oh, is it the dog's bollocks of air fryers?
But at the moment, it's supposed to be, I think.
It seems to be the
What did ninjas used to do? Because they've been around a long time making all sorts of
I
devices.
realised they used an advert of knives in there, so 10 years stay sharp.
Oh, is it the same people that do ninja knives?
I think so. The Ninja brand and juices and.
I'm sure they did other devices.
I think that name's the juicers, right? That's what that
Is it juice? And,
I've never heard.
we got bullet ones. Are they like the bullet ones?
I think that is them, I think.
Is that a ninja
Yeah.
one?
Oh, like just baking trays and all that.
Oh, I am a ninja fan then because we got a bullet juicer. Well, Jess has. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they were the rage about, I don't know, 5 years ago at Christmas or so, to get a bullet, wouldn't they? The bullet. They're just reinventing what's already there, aren't they? And making it better. Or making it more desirable.
Cost cutting, aren't they? I've seen to save people money.
Yeah, but an air fryer is a fabulous thing.
They are, yeah.
I mean, the first ones that came out had a turning paddle, and they were shit.
Yeah.
They went tits up in
Yeah.
seconds. This new design is less moving parts. They really are.
So the top
Have you got one?
No,
Have you got
no,
one?
I
They are
haven't.
brilliant.
It's supposed to be £74 for the little top one, isn't it?
Well, what you want is you want the biggest bucket you can get. Don't get a small bucket because you can't do enough. But
They joke that somewhat.
is that a bad thing to say? But the ninja's got 2 buckets.
Yeah.
Come on,
I don't
Andy.
want a big bucket.
Piper, what do you do? He makes his chicken dinner. Go on. You doing it today? Go on. What do you do? Hang on. What are you going to do with a turkey at Christmas then? Are they going to do a turkey ninja? Cut it in half. Buy a small turkey. Have a cockerel, mate. Have a cockerel. You don't want to. No one wants a turkey, really, do they?
Used to have one, cockerel.
Yeah,
In the old days, yeah.
bloody hell, we had one and it bloody escaped in the neighbour's garden. I think I had to run after it. I think my mum dispatched that one. Oh. Who's got a mum who can do rabbits and cockerels?
My sister can.
Can she really? Oh, yeah.
Horrible.
Jesus Christ, you don't. Oh,
And the little when she has the chicks,
oh.
and the male chicks.
Oh, she don't. She's bludgeoning them.
No,
That's it.
You know that.
I thought it was.
Sometimes I get it wrong.
So,
Yeah,
I get it wrong.
How's she doing?
just does the
No, I
neck.
tried.
Yeah.
Was that the last time?
Sunday
Try
lunch.
again in 30
neck.
seconds. I know you got to wait now.
I thought I was going to have to wring your neck then. Not telling me this is the last one.
Before it wipes itself.
Yeah.
I leave you to wipe the phone.
Yeah. That's it. Bring that one up. I'm still not on Signal. Do you think I should get onto Signal? Reapply? No, I went to the dentist and I thought, I better switch my phone off if I'm in a dentist chair.
Yeah.
got out and it was a sunny day, and it said something about put your code in. Did it mean did it just want that code? And I wiped it clean.
Oh,
And he said, it's hard to reset your phone. To do that. Oh,
Bastard. Should have a warning.
I think I have more terrible situations with my phones than anything else.
I think so.
Yeah.
Uber Eats. What are you doing, Uber Eats?
Yeah. Do you think I should take that off? There's more Uber anything on there. No, what happened was I had someone and he forgot his phone. So I got onto Uber to get him a taxi to go back home.
And you've been bombarded.
Oh, God,
You
yeah.
could have got the Uber. Hang on, you mean he borrowed your phone to organise Uber? Hey?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Oh, this is a classic. This is like wonderful. If I had hair, Ray, I'd have long hair like you.
it's being the good. It's going to get thin there on the front. Old age is coming on.
Yes, but you'll have enough hair to be looking great to the end. You will. That's the way hair leaves departs. Bald men, totally smooth bald men, happens bada bing, all in one go, when in their teens. But the rest of us, it creeps up. It's a bit and a bit and a bit and a bit receding. So. Kerry is a beautiful lady. Kerry is gorgeous. You're a lovely couple, you and Kerry. You know why I'm saying this? If I say it enough times, I will remember her name forever. Hey, it's you!
Hello.
Hi, Shine.
Is this one biscuit again?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh,
Sorry
you're
to
making
interrupt your
me
haircut.
torture your dog.
If you'll be up that bottle of wine, wouldn't it? Wouldn't have not that far between us.
How was the missus with the flowers then?
Lovely. Lovely. I
Good,
said,
awesome.
will you use these in the Airbnb? She said, yeah. I put them in the
Oh,
bucket.
okay.
Yeah.
They probably need a bit trimming because I just literally just
Of course.
chopped them up.
Yeah.
All my neighbours got them as well yesterday. I had so many, I just appreciated quite having that try.
Am I more special than your neighbours, or just the same?
Oh, well,
You can lie. You can
Probably
lie.
on a par.
Oh no, that's not good.
Well, they
Not for you.
I'll be
No.
back in a minute.
all look after Dusty as well. So,
Do they?
yeah,
Oh,
that's the most important bit, isn't it?
yeah.
Right, all
I
done?
don't think anyone would talk to you otherwise, would they?
Probably not.
Well,
Right.
hang on. Yeah, you can have a merriment.
Oh,
Sunday.
yeah, it is, yeah. Right, you coming time to go?
Wait a minute. He's not down.
Blimey.
You get a gravy bone as well. I thought it was funny when I was sat over there and he went over to Tom and Tom was giving the biscuit.
All done?
It's your gone, mate. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Come in.
Yeah, big boy.
Let's go.
Go on, take your daddy home.
Come in, yeah, because I might not know the way. Come on, let you come in. Come on, let you come. Got to say hello to everyone, haven't you? Come on out. Come on. Come on out.
You got to go, darling. You got to go. Come on. Off you
Come
go.
on in.
Go on. Off you go. He's looking thinner already.
I think he is.
Yes.
Come on in, let you come. There you go.
Just grab.
Where's your ombudsman email or letter, sorry?
Oh, that one. Yeah. Ray, you look handsome. Stand on the mouse. Ooh. Oh, keep the beard because only old men shave.
Only shade these bits.
Yeah, but you can shave those bits. But as long, you've got to have some facial hair. If it's all smooth, it can make it very unfashionable and put the ears on you. Brilliant. Thank you.
I've got enough for you.
That's right. You got to add to that. Does every industry have an ombudsman?
Yeah, most well.
get your hat off, get ready, get on the starting blocks. I should get starters going, shouldn't I? I'm ready.
You'll say?
Yes. Great to see you.
Good.
You're welcome.
No. I have a quarter point.
I'm going to play some more merry mints.
I'm going up my bar now. It's 7:30. Can't hit the freezer.
Good.
Thanks a lot then.
Thank you,
Red.
Red.
Bye then.
Do you want a Peaky Blinders today?
No.
Yes.
What do you reckon?
Shoot, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, we've got a nice trim beard now. I think if we go for a much shorter haircut,
I did want something a bit short.
I think that will look grand.
Yeah, let's do it.
Really good. So when I say Peaky Blinders, I mean in the same vein, but not as short.
Yeah.
I go down to zero. So, how's the machines at the moment? They still falling apart?
Oh, always. I'm still working actually. You know.
Do you like keeping these old machines going?
Well, they're not
are they
too old.
dead?
Like a lot of them are very new.
But why do they break down? Because they're overworked?
They're just continuously used. I think that's
It's not because they're badly used by the staff.
No, the staff
No?
are all right.
They're okay.
Yeah.
Just constantly down.
So I think they're supposed to be used 8 hours a day,
Mhm.
24/7, 365. Keeps me in a job, so I'm not going to complain.
So if you only do 8 hours, that means it's got 8 hours more years to last, or cooling down helps it?
I think cooling down helps it.
I mean, actually continuously
Because,
wearing it's going to
Yeah, exactly.
get more melt
Lots of moving parts, you know.
Yeah.
And that, oh wow, I might have to look for a new job now. You've outed me for taking t-shirts, so
Have I?
yeah, on the live stream.
That's a
What
joke.
Yeah,
That's a joke.
Joker, definitely.
That's a
Yes.
But
Definitely
if it's
not that
outed
one.
you, they wanted to get rid of you. Anyway.
True.
But let's face it, they can't do that.
No.
They should be giving you free t-shirts, the ones that
They are.
It's- Oh, rented. What's that other word? Doxing, yeah. That comes from the computer world, doesn't it?
I think so. Yeah, like when you give away someone's address.
That's the one. Yeah. We'll certain details.
How are you finding the live streaming?
I love performing.
Yeah.
Therefore, I do enjoy it and capturing it.
Morning, Antonio.
Good morning. But as well as silly side of things, I'd like there to be other elements to it. And one of the elements is haircutting our way. What I've started to sort of toy with is something called snippets. And I never meant that to be funny, but what I was saying, that was just showing how to do fringes, how to do backs, how to do little areas and stuff instead of a boring whole haircut. When I see a boring haircut, oh God, it makes the world for me.
Yeah, I think we spoke about it last time about like using is it YouTube Shorts?
Mm.
And I think I recommended like going on TikTok or something. I think
Yeah. That's what we do not, transferring interesting things onto other platforms. For Tom and I will never learn that because I'm too stupid for technology. But Tom, Adam set all of this up. He's a school teacher, and when we first started, it was summer holidays, I think. So he was editing and putting this on other platforms. And since he's had to go back to school, he doesn't have the time. So the aim for the future is to teach us how to edit, and do put on other platforms. So that would be for that. And the other thing is, he said something about once you've got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, you can get some benefits.
Yeah.
One of the benefits, I think he said, is they allow you to use a phone to film from. And he said that the picture quality on phones and the sound is excellent.
Yeah.
So it would be a brilliant thing. So that would be...
And it's obviously a lot more mobile, so you can like show the...
Precisely. Yeah, it's like if we were doing, we could have it on, I don't know how to switch from one to the other. But then we could say, Tom, come around and film the back while we're doing the back. Because at the moment, we've got to grab that off You know, it's on a wire, and it's the human thing. You want things to be easy. Don't you? In the phone, think, oh yeah, I want to do that off the wire, which is stupid. I mean, if phones, if we didn't have wireless things, and you couldn't get drills and all these things that had batteries, you'd still be thinking it would be fine.
My job would be a nightmare.
Yeah. Really? What kind of your tools?
Yeah.
Dragging wires around.
Exactly.
But if they didn't exist, you would do it. As they don't. I think my analogy is right. Go chop that tree down.
Yeah.
Someone give you an axe. You think, cut that tree down with an axe when there's a chainsaw or something else. You just don't want to do it because you know there's a quicker way.
Absolutely.
And I suppose it's. I think that's a human thing. Are you listening? Why are humans? Once you show them a better way of doing something, they don't want to do it the other way. Is that psychology? What is it, Chandler?
If it represents progress,
Yeah.
they will adopt it.
Ah, there you are. You see
But it
progress.
has to represent
So, like
progress.
muskets and swords and stuff, and now you've got long range.
Oh, it applies
all sorts
to
of-
prime ministers.
How does it? How?
Well, we didn't approve.
Of it. Hey, have you had your tea? I've drunk the tea. Yeah. What would Kerry like? Does she like chocolate? Of course she does. What?
No, you can't give her anything.
Can't give her anything.
No.
Wait. Look, I've done pickled beetroot for years. And my wife's watched me do that for years. So why did she wait until now to tell me, oh, that'd be nice with a slice of lemon? Not lemon, oranges and rosemary.
Right. Okay.
She'll want one of those, won't she?
I'm not too sure. You can always give it to me, and I'll hand it to her, and we'll see what she says.
No, no deal. Right. No, if you don't know what she likes,
I gotta go. I got Airbnb guests.
I didn't have a chance to ask you. Yeah, how's it going?
It's going all right.
They all right? You still got your man?
Yes.
Good,
It's
so-
all good. You can give me some change next time I come.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll forget.
No, I won't.
When are you off?
Thursday.
Don't go.
We got back last night.
What? Really?
Yeah.
And how much of a break? That's it. Less than a week.
Yep.
How did it go?
It was fine. It was 3 weeks of the ship full of Americans. So,
Did they appreciate you?
oh, yes.
Tony is a wealth of history and stuff, and he does what they call cruises and talks to people. And you're a star, aren't you? They want to get you at the bar and talk to you and go on and on and on. Yeah? Don't they?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Could you teach me? Because I'd like to be a star like that.
Well, every time I come here, I impart.
You
something,
do, but it's in
I
the
even
way
listen to your stuff.
Oh look! This was good. I had this officer come in, young lad. Oh, he was fantastic. His accent. It was gorgeous. Can't remember what he was in, and all the rest of it. And you know what he said to me? Because he said, Napoleon. He wasn't interested in how good these generals, not in this accent, in how good his generals were. He wanted to know if they were lucky. And I said to him, I used to think that was Napoleon, but Tony, he told me it was Wellington. Wasn't Wellington, was it?
It was Wellington.
It was Wellington. I thought I'd forgotten. It was Wellington said that.
It was Wellington.
But I said it back to him. I said, I think it sounds better when you say Napoleon. It's not sexy when Wellington wants to know if it's. Yeah?
I wouldn't let truth ever interfere with the telling of a good story.
Wellington. It's Nelson on the column, isn't it?
Yes.
So where the bloody hell was that Wellington? And what was he good at? He was good at Waterloo.
There's-
What was Wellington good at? How many battles did he win?
well, everyone he took part in.
Oh, bloody hell. He was that good, was he?
Yeah.
Okay. Did they make him Prime Minister?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
But he was no good at that.
Yeah, like Churchill. Bag of shite as a Prime Minister, but great as a war person. Yeah. How long was he Prime Minister for? Was he a Tory? Of course he was. That's all it was.
Yes.
Tories and
Whigs.
Liberals.
Whigs.
Whigs.
WHIG.
Whig,
Meaning?
socialist.
Oh, there were socialists then, were there? Whigs?
Oh, there've been socialists all through history.
Oh, I want to be
Look
a
at
Whig.
every dip in the
I
economy.
want to be a Whig. What's it stand for again?
It's just a word, Whig.
Whig.
And do you know what the Tories are? Well, that word emanates from Ireland. Tory.
Does it?
Yes.
Does it mean asshole?
It's a derogatory term applied to politicians. The real title of the party is the Conservative and Unionist Party.
When were the Liberals invented, Tony?
Well, they emerged from the Whigs.
Break away from the Whigs.
The newest party, of course, is the Labour Party.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, they don't get into government.
But that's in this century, is it?
Last century,
Okay.
in the 20s.
Who coined that then?
What, the Socialist Party?
Well, calling them the Labour Party.
The common man.
Whigs. Can I still be a Whig?
You're free to be what you want.
But I want you to approve it. Stamp of approval, Tony.
It's not for me to.
Yes, it is. Is it possible?
The axiom goes that if you're not a communist by the time you're 18, you have no heart. And if you're still a communist by the time you're 30, you have no head. Now, you can apply that to any of the political parties.
And that was Karl Marx who invented that, was it?
No.
No? Who invented communism?
Well, it came out of
Yeah.
a mixture of thinkers, to include Karl Marx,
Yeah.
but Engels as well. Marx and Engels between them really got it up and running.
Do you think you come often enough? Because I might need to know more stuff and you're not actually here.
And what you need to do is get on with the hair cutting, then you'll be able to make my 11:30 appointment.
But then I won't learn anything.
Yeah, don't be selfish. Because people come on a cruise and they're paying for the cruise and you don't get paid and all you get is chicken dinners. I don't understand why you do it, Tony. You should have your own YouTube channel or something.
No.
Yeah, no. It's good enough to go on a cruise. Because otherwise you'd have nothing to do with your wife at this age because you're old and you're past it, more or less. Are you going to get another job when you retire?
I don't think so. No.
Sam, this is working out really well. I'll tell you, one of my philosophies for a haircut is it's a journey. Yeah, I know I'm going somewhere, but anything can happen. You know, if you go on a journey, there could be a roadblock, change, and this, that, and that. So this is the journey of the short haircut. It's kind of a sort of Peaky Blinders bottom, not a Peaky Blinders, but I'm liking it. It's very
Inspired
special.
by.
I wish Tom was here to see this. Perhaps I should take a picture of it. So if you don't mind.
Showing the live stream.
Oh wow, he's got to go on to it. And that's it. I mean, thing is, if it's on my phone, it's convenient.
Yeah.
Look at this. Yeah. Go on the live stream now. You've got to go to some effort, isn't it? People just don't put the effort. There's some people see if you said, "Oh, go on my channel," I say, "No, give it, put it on my phone. I'll tell you what I'm more likely to do." I don't know. Do you think some people are? Are you like the same? If you need to see, you go on, boom. You do it quickly.
Get it sorted.
It's how you do it. It's how you find stuff. For me, it's a labour. I've got help when I need stuff. Well, any young person, how do I put this app on my phone? How do I do it? So, what's the plan for today, then, sir?
Relax. I think I've been ill the past week or so. Obviously, I'm fine now, but
Right.
yeah, been laid in bed for 2-3 days. Not ideal.
Is that a Wiltshire thing? To be led in bed. I love that phrase. If you're not in
I've
Wiltshire,
never heard it.
there you are. See, you don't
Really?
know. Yeah, that's us. We were led in bed.
I didn't know
I
that.
was lying in bed. Led in bed. So. I think there's other ones. singers, but that's a classic.
Mm.
You think about it, you're like a lady, but
So do you go on these cruises often, or is it?
It's what I do. I mean,
Yeah.
he's unstoppable now. How many different lines are you with now?
No, I'm principally with Viking, but if somebody calls upon me because they want something particular, like an anniversary is coming up,
Yeah.
I'll certainly go with Noble Caledonia or any of the other lines.
I suppose if someone asks, it's hard to say no. It's
Well,
nice to be
it
asked.
depends on my program. I mean,
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
how
If you can.
close the cruises are together these days. But I got back from Istanbul last night, and on Thursday I shall be in Miami.
Are you enjoying the locations down here, or is it becoming blasé? You
Yeah,
do?
I wouldn't
You do.
go if I didn't.
Okay, so you and Kirsty, you get off the ship and you go and take people.
We escort the tours. Yeah.
How do you know where to go? If
I
it's a new
do. There's a
location.
guide.
Oh, I see. The guide knows.
The guide guides.
Okay, but yeah.
I sweep up at the back. It's like herding cats.
Herding what?
Cats.
What kind of cats?
You can't herd a cat.
Oh, can you? Why not?
Try it.
Yeah. See, you look like a cat. I look like a dog. You're a cat. I'm not sure you're a cat. You're a cat. You're not leaving, are you?
Yeah, I've done my bit.
Come here then. You been swimming today?
Yeah.
Are you using that stuff?
I think it works.
Yes, it does. It does. Do you need a top up yet?
No, a little bit on there. That's fine.
Andy does a lot of swimming, and his hair looks like a Brillo pad. I'm saying you need to put something on it to make it shiny and less Brillo paddy. And that's working nicely. Yeah, it's working.
Definitely feels good. About it.
Do you keep it at home or do you take it with you?
If you know.
Okay. In the fridge?
Put it on before.
Oh, do you? Oh, I've done it. That's clever.
I thought, wasn't that supposed to be what it was for?
No, you do both.
Why don't I put it on beforehand?
Yeah. Does it contaminate the pool? Don't worry. No, you won't contaminate the pool. Something as natural as that. No, you can contaminate the pool more if you broke wind. No, I never wee in swimming pools. I get out, but once I start, I can't stop. Keep getting out. But I don't know about breaking wind.
Don't know.
You don't know. You don't have to because your age. You don't break
You've got to kick more if you kind of break.
Oh, right, okay. So you do know what to do then? Okay. I hate swimming, so I won't read that.
See you later.
Oh, Andy, what did you do?
Secret.
Have you emailed the ombudsman?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, the other thing I've got to do is change banks for the octopus. Yeah, we'd have to worry about that now.
Comes out at the beginning of each month.
Okay, so I've got a week or so. Okay.
Well, don't leave it to the last. Yeah.
No, all right, okay. Shall I just give you my cards?
You're just too trusted, aren't you?
Hey. I suppose. Yeah. Put it this way. I'll mouth this. I'd rather give you my cards than my wife. Is that every man? Is it? Oh, a lot of men have dual accounts. That's never been me. As such.
We got business, you know. Yeah. Right. See you later.
Thanks, Andy. Do you have a dual account? Of course you do.
Yes.
Okay. Who's worth more? You are Chris.
We are a team, so we're equally worth.
Yeah. What a great answer. Am I a naughty boy? Tell you.
You are who you wish to be.
Well, I just like to sort of not be ordinary. Just perk things up. Pose silly questions that people might be thinking but wouldn't say it. It's just. So, Sam, what other skills have you got? No, I'm not being silly there. No, if you weren't doing these machines, are you an engineer?
So not by trade. I'm trained in electrics and plumbing installation.
Right.
But I've always just like making stuff. You know, fixing stuff ain't far off making stuff. So
Making stuff.
yeah,
Oh, could you make one of these? What do you think of that, eh?
I like it. I'm not sure what it's for, but
You don't know what that's for? Shall I
No.
show you? Do you know what that's for?
Not hair cutting, I hope.
No.
oof, God, it's like a sweat.
This is my Trident toasting fork. Okay, and I'll show you my. Well, I shouldn't show you this because I haven't patented it really, but I will. Okay, you see this other arm. Have you ever used a toasting fork?
No.
Okay, well, there's two things. The toast can flap forwards and back. Yeah. So we've got these little bits here. So your toasting fork goes to that. Yeah. And it's not going to flap back because we've got one at the back.
Oh.
Hey? Right, and if you want, obviously you could put marshmallows on it. But what do you think?
Nicely done.
Do you like that?
Yeah, definitely.
You'd want that in war, wouldn't you? Because you're an army. Yeah. So you pretend you're toasting your bread. The bloody Germans kick the door in. You show them the toast, and straight in their face. So you burn them, and then you take their eyes out. Yeah. So with a bayonet, you go in and you twist, and then giblets fall out, or just the twisting. Is that no? What's the twisting all about then? Have I got that wrong?
You don't need it once the fluke was invented.
Oh, in it goes, and woof, all the blood goes. Yeah.
Well, no, you have a groove either side of the bayonet, and that
Yeah.
breaks the suction.
Oh, I prefer an old-fashioned one myself.
Well, they were like that in the First War. And the Second. No, the Second World
Um,
War was just a spike, which did
Tony, are there any figures on how many men were bayoneted?
Nah,
No. Do you think a lot were?
doubt it.
Because you'd have had a lot of bullets in there as well. See, it's
Most
like
people on the
Harrison
battlefield die
Ford.
through shell fire.
Yeah, they go, and you show them the bayonet, and you blow their face off. Unless you run out of bullets, of course. Yeah. You've got to be stupid if you run out of bullets. Just because I can tell you, if I was
You
going to
running out of
war, I
bullets,
would
are they
have
not?
a lot of spare ammunition. You know what happened? The bloody gun would jam. I'd probably have more than one gun.
Little sidearm.
Well, yeah, definitely have one of them. Don't you have an AK-47 slung over the back because they never go wrong? You capture one of those, yeah. What did the Russians have before the AK-47, Tony?
They had a fairly regular
Huh?
bolt-action rifle.
Really? Oh, piece of crap, was it?
No, it was good enough. It's just that the AK-47 introduced volume of fire. It was also very simple
Yeah.
and would work in any conditions.
What did we have? What was our answer to that?
We had a Lee Enfield, short magazine Lee Enfield in both World War I and World War II.
A what? Single shot? Not automatic.
No, it was a bolt-action rifle.
That's all.
Yep.
Wow. Well, the Russians should have mopped the floor with us, but they weren't fighting us. Okay, that's good. Lots of texture in the top, Sam. Lots. Okay, and you ever had a beard, Tony?
I did once
Yeah.
because all the males in the family decided that there would be a beard period. And it was a
Not
ghastly
good.
experience.
You didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
What
Well,
were
look,
you doing?
being a soldier and an infantryman at that, there were some mornings I woke up and broke the ice in order to get water for a shave.
Were you allowed to have a beard in the army?
No, you don't have beards in the army.
No. Okay. Product on the fingers. Fingers, glum, glum, not everywhere. So that deposits it. I won't say that really. It puts it not everywhere. Oh, that's good. So where it's gone, you've got another tone of colour. It's shiny. That's really good. Really good. And because we've texturised the top, your growth pattern is gorgeous. This cowlick thing standing up there comes to life. Oh, I love that. You like that?
Yeah, it's all right.
It's really good. The girls will like it. I'm finished on your beard yet. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. What are you going to be doing then, Tony?
Between now and then?
Yeah, you're going to leaves in your garden. Tons of those.
No, I mean, there's nothing to be done in the garden after last night's torrent.
Really? You watched it all away.
Well, it's not that. It's the height of the grass. It needs to have a dry day for me to mow it.
You want to mow your grass?
Well, it's got to have a last cut before winter.
Yeah. Okay. I've only got a little bit of grass. I can use it to swim. You've got a lot more than that.
I've got to sit on mower.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Oh dear. Yeah. See that? Sam, you look fabulous, man.
Thank you. Well, you cut me out.
Thank you.
Just a lot of mint as well. I'm living a dream today.
Tony, would you like to take your coat off and slip into the chair? I thought it was going to rain all day.
I got cash.
Oh, you got cash?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. That's 20 altogether.
Yeah.
Really? You need a shirt.
Oh, sure do. Thank you very
Sam.
much.
Cheers, mate.
Likewise.
I'm
Have a good day, man.
going to follow you outside for a daylight check.
Oh, yeah, sure. You want to grab a photo as well, or?
Yes.
Mention?
I can find it. Yay. What phone have you got? Cheers. What do you eat when you're on a cruise? Can you have board-aching soldiers if you want?
Yeah.
They would do that?
Yeah. It's I always come back either at the same weight that I left or slightly lighter. So I don't indulge.
You behave yourself.
Yes.
Do you have to stop yourself from being?
No.
No. What? Well, give me some of the things you've had this last cruise.
Well, you can have almost anything you want. It's they've got an a la carte restaurant,
Yeah.
which is styled like an Italian restaurant. They've got a chef's table which has a 3-day menu, then changes. And if you're in a particular part of the world, like the Far East, they'll have Far East type menus, and then they've got a general dining room restaurant, which is a la carte, and they've got a casual dining facility for those that don't want to particularly dress for dinner.
What's in it for the chefs? Is it an apprenticeship?
No,
is it
no,
good
no.
money? Why do they?
Well, you can imagine the executive chef is paid quite well. And then there are various sous chefs that run the various restaurants.
Yeah.
And then they have cooks, and these are people who are at the bottom of the ladder. And they start on the, arranging the breakfast stuff or whatever.
Yeah,
But it's very good cuisine. It's well presented.
Do you think they see it as a stepping stone?
Well, they must. I mean, the hours are quite long, but they have shifts.
I'm sure I've come across anyone who said I was working on a cruise ship, and now I've got this restaurant. Here, there.
The more senior you become on a cruise ship, the shorter your contract. So if you start at the bottom as an assistant bartender or as an assistant waitress or something, you're going to be on an 8-month contract, and then it'll go to 6 months and then 4 months. And if you get up to be something like a cruise director, it's probably a 3-month contract you're on, and then a couple of months off.
So what's the advantage of having shorter contracts? Much better life. You have more.
Well, you get to go home and
Yeah, right. Yeah. What if you don't come back?
Well, you don't come back. That's it.
It's about quality. That you've been on one, and it's obvious after COVID they haven't got enough of the right stuff, or they're never in that situation.
Well,
have you noticed the food being poor?
No,
you haven't. Okay. Because presumably the top man could.
Well, there are people who've been through, and then they're employed on a corporate basis, and they go around visiting the ships and checking the standards. Now, I won't get back until the 2nd of December, so this haircut's got to see me over 5 weeks.
Okay, right.
Possibly.
Are you jumping onto another cruise, or this cruise is going to be?
No, this is I get on the ship on the 28th of October, and I arrive back at Heathrow on the 2nd of December.
But what if its MOT runs out
What MOT?
on the ship? Well, you're looking after it. If it breaks down,
Well, if they break down, and they can, then somebody comes out from Fincantieri, the maker of the ships,
and they get it fixed quick.
and they get it fixed quickly.
Yeah.
And if it's serious damage, they might have to cancel the cruise and put it into a dry dock.
Oh my God! Yeah. Fly everyone home.
Yep.
Sure.
Oh, we've had that.
Yeah. Have you been on one of those?
Yeah.
What, did it hit an iceberg?
No. It was a piece of electronics that went wrong. It was a transformer that, because these ships don't have a main shaft, they do direct drive propellers that are underneath the ship, and they turn on something called an azipod, which turns the propeller in the direction needed to steer the ship.
And what?
So you don't get any sensation of a shaft beneath your feet. There's no zoom, 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 zoom feeling.
Was it too smooth now?
It's very smooth. You don't even know you're moving.
And these are like, they have independent engines, or
Well, they've got 4 engines.
Yeah. And each one's got its own.
Any one engine can power both of the screws and all the thrusters and so on, but it depends on what speed you're cruising as to how much power you need.
Who else uses this technology? Orbit ships got this now.
Newly built ones, yeah.
Yeah. But other ones still got a shaft.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Are they cheaper or are they?
It's just old technology.
Yeah.
I mean, all these things, when our transformer went, in your mind, you think of something smelling of oil and being big and so on. It was something the size of that sink, piece of electronic motherboard.
And they had to send it around because they didn't have another one.
Well, they didn't know what was wrong for a start. But this was their very first ship. And I think they now carry a spare.
Yeah.
Well, but it took. You see, the engineer couldn't work out what was wrong. And I came the man from Fincantieri, but by now it's a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And the Italian shipyards are not famous for working over weekends.
It's an Italian ship.
All the ships are Italian built.
I don't think.
Yeah, Fincantieri. They build good ships.
He sussed it straight away, did he?
Well, he knew what was wrong, but he had to then get the shipyard back at Ancona to make another one. So that had to start on the Monday, and then it had to come out, when it was finished on the Wednesday, and then it had to be fitted.
New technology.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
So there's not too many of these around.
There are now, but we're talking 2015 here,
Okay.
7 years ago.
So this is the latest technology. Do you think the Italians are making these things in Italy, or they're bloody well being made in China?
No, they're being made in Italy. It's a nationalised shipping. It's a nationalised shipyard. So it's owned by the government. Yeah.
So the Italians can make some money at some things.
Oh yeah, they've always been good marine architects. Their navies have always been very good.
They just didn't have
They didn't have the will.
a Nelson. They just like looking good, like Mussolini. Did Mussolini, right, did he invent fascism?
He was the first fascist in the field. Yes, 1922.
Okay. And did the Germans look at his uniforms and think, "Oh, that's flashy"?
No, they're not. No,
They didn't steal.
the people that designed the German uniforms was the firm that exists today, Hugo Boss. Well, it's true.
Yeah.
All the SS uniforms were Hugo Boss designed.
But who was the designer?
Hugo Boss.
Really?
Yeah.
The man himself?
Yeah.
Was he
No.
was he an army man?
Business.
Business.
Businessman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they said, "This is we want to."
We want millions of those. So I said, right,
He made some money out of it.
of course it does.
Wars
Wars make money for everybody.
Yeah. Wars are good for business.
Yeah.
Hang on. Ukrainian. Are people mopping up with the Ukrainian war?
Oh yeah. The armaments manufacturers are.
So all these millions that we give to Ukraine goes to the armaments manufacturers, and they're happy, and that's where the money's going.
What we have done, just like the US, we've given them our stocks. We are now replacing our stocks.
Oh, we're giving them rubbish. We didn't.
No, we've given them
Good
bang up to date equipment, but it means that we have nothing in the armory.
That might be the Russian plan. Get us to give all our weapons away, and they'll be coming over on cruise ships.
Well, they've got rid of an awful lot of their own weapons, and they're now getting weapons from Iran.
The Russians
Yeah.
are getting weapons from Iran.
Yeah.
Well, they got a factory in Iran.
Oh, they've got a lot of industry in Iran. Since the world stopped dealing with them, the Iranians developed their own capability, and they are making all of the drones that are now destroying Ukrainian power plants.
So this is the Russian tactic: destroy the energy plants,
Yeah.
so that starve them out.
And the
such.
water treatment plants and all that sort of thing. Yeah.
How big is a drone that fires
It's a suicide drone. It
yeah.
doesn't fire anything. It flies into stuff.
So it's full of it's like
It's like a V1.
Is it? So
Yeah. But of course, it's controlled from inside a container or a caravan, and the pilot can see where he's going. And it's all programmed anyway, and that'll land within a couple of meters of what they've put into the computer.
Aren't we sending them drones to take down drones?
Yes.
But
we are sending them surface-to-air missiles.
That take the drones out.
Yeah.
And what technology is it? Heat? Or is it?
No.
How
It
does
gets within proximity, and then it fires a great big blast. And it's like
Oh, I see.
it's like shrapnel. So nothing hits the helicopter anymore. It goes bang when it gets close enough to the helicopter, and you can see bits falling off. Go to your YouTube, and you can see the.
This is what they're doing to Russian helicopters.
Yeah.
They send these bloody things out.
It's surface-to-air missile. They acquire it. It locks, and that's the end of the helicopter.
What's it locking onto?
All kinds of signatures, the heat signatures, radio signatures.
Oh, it'll have a multiple.
Yeah.
Right. That makes sense. Are they expensive?
X.
Yes. Is that because they're rare or because they cost a lot to make?
It's the components. It's the processors. I mean, why is your tiny little iPhone going to cost you £600 or £700? Answer: it's the components.
How big is Ukraine? Is it big?
What's big? Yes.
How big? How, if it was in Russia, what percentage of Russia would it
Oh
be?
no! I mean, Russia is vast.
Yeah.
Russia, don't forget, stretches over to the Pacific.
But it's like Canada, there's a lot of wasteland.
Yeah.
Okay.
The advantage that Ukraine has is that it has a climate that can, that is kind to arable cropping. It's the
That's why it's the breadbasket.
that's right. It's the breadbasket. Yeah.
Are the Russians blowing up combine harvesters and tractors and
No.
stuff? They're not bothering them.
No,
Is that because they
but-
might
well,
capture and they want?
yes, they want to keep what they've got. They've got most of the Black Sea coastline, and that's where Ukraine had its
Shipping.
had its shipping, and it had its granaries.
So they're not that stupid. They don't want to damage the
Infrastructure.
capability to But
Yeah.
they'll head for power stations and
Yeah.
Would it be a good idea for the Ukrainians to surrender, have a peace treaty, and say, look, we won't join NATO? Would you wouldn't accept that?
Well, they're too deep in now.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no space for George or Joe anymore.
Well, it'll have to be internationally sponsored. It'll have to be somebody like the Chinese who will say, that's it, we've had enough of this.
Not Elon Musk.
Very not.
To him. But really, at what point will they be ready to listen to something like that?
Well, Putin will be ready to listen when he gets enough of a good feeling that he can tell the people he's won, which will almost certainly mean the Ukraine having to surrender a bit of land which has got ethnic Russians living in it.
That's just a political thing. Can they afford to do a bit of that?
Yeah.
They can. They're just not doing it yet.
Well, they are hell-bent on expelling the Russians. Now, there comes a time when politicians, who are generally level-headed, realise that what they want isn't going to happen.
Scotland, that won't happen.
Ukrainians haven't kicked anybody out. Just that because there was a Soviet Union, people from all over lived in other bits of the Soviet Union. And so Ukraine has got its own language, its own culture, it's got its own population, but there are lots of Russians there. It's the same as true for Estonia and Lithuania and Latvia.
So you have all these countries. It's kind of, I remember years ago that that's the Ukrainian state circus performing, going around the world and coming here. And in my mind, then I thought, well, they're Russian, and it's just called Ukraine, but it's not that simple. They are Ukrainians.
Yeah.
That when did Russia invade and take Ukraine? What year was that?
These lands have always been part of the Russian Empire in imperialist days.
Well, then they're Russian, they're not Ukrainian.
No.
No? Doesn't work that way? All right.
It's like saying that everyone that lives in India is British because it was part of our empire.
So it's always part of the Russian Empire, not the USSR. What's the difference between Russia
Well,
and the USSR?
Nothing has really materially changed except the form of government. The Russian Empire had all of these places in it, and then in 1917, when the revolution happened, they formed these places that were part of the Russian Empire into Soviet socialist republics.
Was that a good idea at the time or not?
Well, it suited their politics. That's what USSR means, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics.
But you said it was already Russia. Why did it have to be a union or something? You mean the politicians at that time thought this would be a good thing to be Ukrainian part of Russia?
Well, yes. These people are just like the British Empire. I mean, we had Africans, we had North Americans, Central Americans. We had all kinds of people.
When Russia, right, USSR, they were at the Olympics. It was still Russia. It wasn't Ukraine winning the gold medal.
One national anthem, that's it. One flag. And that all burst apart.
Is there no USSR anymore?
No.
Well, that went in.
There's something called the Russian Federation.
It's called the Russian Federation.
Yeah, but that's just Russia. Belarus is an independent state.
Belarus.
Yeah, like Georgia, like Armenia, like Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, and so on. These are now independent countries.
What's the CCCP?
That's the USSR. That is.
It's in Russian.
No, that's the. That is USSR in Cyrillic script.
What's Cyrillic?
Well, it's what Greeks and Russians write in. You know, it's all Greek to me.
So is that more valuable?
What, that?
Yeah.
Well, they were made by the millions.
Yeah, okay, but if it said USSR, would this be better?
No, it's a bit of touristy stuff.
Is it? Yeah. It's not bad. Do you think that's not made in China, is it? Like Russian dolls. I got lovely Russian dolls. Lovely Russian dolls.
Yeah. Afraid not.
Come on, when you were a child, everyone wanted a Russian doll. Man, what? Kids don't want that now. They want technology.
Yep.
Really. Simple things, not good. You like living in Dalton, Mark? Is your house placed in a good position?
It's
How old is it?
well, it's on the 1801 census map.
Ooh, so it's got
Which
some
was the
character.
first census map.
How many fireplaces have you got?
Well, there used to be lots, but
Got any left?
there's one.
You've got one. Is it
Which we don't use.
You don't use. Is that?
It's got a jetmaster up the chimney. You know, it's got a modern chimney. Yeah,
You mean a flue?
a flue. Yeah.
Why don't you put a stove in? You don't
No.
You've got good central heating.
Very good central heating.
Have you got good insulation?
Yes.
Have you? You have the walls done?
The house was totally turned over and rebuilt in 1997.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Floors were lowered and ceilings were raised. And
They put lots of good insulation.
Yeah.
That's what you want. So it's very comfortable.
very.
Have you got plastic windows?
We have double glazing.
Yeah. Not secondary.
No.
Proper stuff. So you don't have to worry
And
about.
we've also got a solid roof on our conservatory. So
Right.
and underfloor heating in there.
And you've got gas?
Yeah.
You've got gas.
Halfway down our road, where it dips,
Mm.
the gas pipe stops, and they're all on either oil or
Yeah.
butane.
Is that many houses?
Quite a lot.
Where's this dip?
Um,
Is it
as you leave the village past the now reopened pub,
Oh, yeah. Is it reopened?
it dips down Stormore and leads into Clearwood at the bottom, and that's on the way to Froome.
Is Stormore a road or a place?
It used to be a hamlet when there wasn't a Dilton Marsh,
Oh,
because Dilton Marsh was a marsh.
Yeah. How many houses in Stormore?
Stormore, well, the odd numbered side of the road goes from 1 to 15.
Oh.
But as the years have rolled by, you get number 3, for example, goes 3A, B, C, all the way up to J.
Really?
Yeah. So there are lots of houses in Stormore. It was originally called St. Mawes. It was a Norman invention, but there was nothing else in the village. The village was a marsh. It was only drained in the 1820s.
There's a lot of marshes around here, really.
Mm.
Good. So I think that will last you. I got you come in here. When I put this razor down, you come in here because I've got a bone to pick with you. Come on. Yeah.
They're all there, I see.
You were right.
I told you I was right. Look at that.
You missed it too, yeah. Oh, what a pretty jug. What a pretty jug. You said I wouldn't notice, and you were right.
Did you notice?
No.
Oh, what?
Then I had to tell him I gave you a what for up the street, and you didn't say a word, which I appreciate.
Brilliant. That's all right, mate.
Have you got? Thank you. Have you got both ducks?
Yeah, if I was going to talk about it.
Two gravy bones, all right.
Oh, 2 gravy bones are wonderful. Oh, look.
I'll let your dad. Oh, look. You see, look, and you're with your beautiful wife.
I am.
There you go.
Sure.
So that's the end of an era then. Or are you going to do Prince Charles? I mean,
Oh,
King Charles.
They're probably the King Charles.
We're
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. You should have told me that, Tony.
They'll 3 years' time before that appears.
That's I can wait.
See you later. Bye.
Will the ship be full of poppies? You'll be able to buy a poppy on the ship, won't you?
No, I'll take a poppy.
Where are you going?
We're sailing out of Fort Lauderdale in Florida,
Yeah.
going round to Panama City. You were about to apply a razor, if
I
you're
was.
trying to remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where I put it down. Did I put it in my pocket, Tony?
No, you were wandering up.
Hey, you know me. You know what I said about the guns? More than one razor, Tony. Much more than one. Do you know what you can't get in this country? You can't get 3-inch wide stones. The Americans do them. Ours are 2.5 inches, so you've got to do an X pattern. And I think I haven't managed to find one yet. I got one off the internet, but they lied. It wasn't 3 inches wide at all. Well, I suppose that's the internet. Obviously, there's a laundry on the ship.
Yes. And every deck has got a laundrette.
You just hand it in and the
Well, you can do it yourself.
Can
a
you?
laundrette.
Oh, yeah, that's what you want to do. So, how many clothes are you going to take for this trip?
Well, we'll have to go warmer clothing
Yeah,
because it's the Caribbean.
Sure.
Yeah.
You don't run out.
No, we're into it now. We know the routine.
You know what not to take.
Yes, we do.
You know what you need. Do you bring enough digestive biscuits?
We don't do anything like that.
Don't do that. But there must be something you yearn for, isn't there?
Not really.
English mustard? You
No.
don't have to do.
Well, they've got mustard. They've got English mustard.
What on American shit?
Yep.
Do they? Ha! What's Ed up to? Yeah.
Well, it's difficult to know.
Yeah. You look lovely, Tom.
Excellent.
Thank you. Could you stand on the mouse? What's Wellington? What I didn't know. Well, I don't mind. So Wellington. I can mention both of them. I can say most people think it's Napoleon, but I know from the Oracle it was Wellington. For how long in his career did he want lucky generals?
He always
From the beginning.
inquired, but is he lucky?
Is he lucky? Fantastic. So, how did they answer that question? Because if it was rubbish, we're saying that's just a bad day, or it was just a starting thing.
Well, your luck can run out. But
Hey, don't say that to me. I don't think my luck started.
my wife is going to go for this.
That's a little bit cute. I don't suppose a sherbet lemon would work.
But now you got that.
Has she insisted you find another barber yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But she was in the room when I made the call, and she knows I had an 11:30 appointment. So,
It's
and
one of
given
those.
that it's a 2-minute job,
Oh no, sorry. You have to be spoken to and be given the reverence you deserve, and I have to enjoy you being here.
well, there you
I'm having a bad day.
are. Are you?
No, it's a wonderful day. No, I'm sorry.
Right. Well, I shall see you when I get back in December.
December what?
Back on December the 2nd, an overnight flight.
You do like Christmas. You'd be having Christmas at home.
Having Christmas home, but then we're away again on the 29th of December for another. I have about 4 weeks at home.
Good. Thank you, Terry.
Thank you very
Have
much.
a lovely time.
Anthony, I'll see you when I get back.
Thank you.